Chosen one, pause. Stop scrolling. Stop doing anything else, because what I'm about to reveal is urgent, life-changing, and it may be the last warning you ever receive. God Himself is trying to reach you right now. But this is your final chance to listen. If you ignore this, you could block the blessings, protection, and breakthroughs He is sending. Right now, something is shifting in your life. Doors are opening, but some of them are about to close if you don't act. God is signaling you, trying to intervene before it's too late. He is showing you that what you're doing, what you've been thinking, what you've been waiting for, may actually be wrong. And if you continue down this path, the consequences could be more than you realize. This isn't just a spiritual pep talk. This is a direct divine warning. Chosen one, the very things you've been praying for are on the horizon. But God is saying, stop, pause. Don't let this go wrong. Ignoring this message could cost you your destiny, the very blessings you desire, the protection you need, the breakthroughs you've been waiting for. They're on the line. Before we go deeper, do this now. Hit the like button. Subscribe to join 1,000 other awakened souls, and type the number 77 in the comments. This isn't a coincidence. This is a spiritual signal, a way to align your energy with God's last intervention in your life. Chosen one, I'm warning you. Every second you hesitate, every time you ignore this, you risk shutting the door God is holding open just for you. If your heart is ready, if your spirit is awake, you will watch this message to the very end. Because those who do will begin to see impossible things fall into place, and those who don't may never get this chance again. Brace yourself. Listen closely and don't blink, because God is about to show you what's been wrong and how to fix it before it's too late. There comes a moment in life when the universe, or in this case God, reaches out directly to shake you awake. This is not a whisper or a distant nudge. It is a divine alarm calling your name, insisting you pay attention. The signs have been subtle until now, but today the message is crystal clear. God is warning you. Your current path is not fully aligned with your purpose, and unless you heed this call, you risk being trapped in illusions or false promises. Every moment you delay, distractions grow louder, pulling you away from your spiritual awakening. God's message is urgent because He sees the unseen, the energy around you. People, circumstances, even your own thoughts may try to divert your focus. He wants you to understand that this is a rare opportunity, a direct intervention from the divine. Think of it like a lifeline thrown to you in turbulent waters. If you don't grab it, you may drift further into chaos. God is reaching out now, so you can correct your course before it's too late. Understand this clearly. Divine messages are never accidental. They arrive when the timing is perfect, even if it feels inconvenient or overwhelming. The moment you acknowledge this message, you step into a space of clarity that most people never experience. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one where God's guidance will light every step you take, but only if you open your heart fully to receive it. You have trained, struggled, and evolved to this exact moment. Your plan A, the blueprint of your divine purpose, is now ready to unfold. But this is not just about readiness in the mind. It is about alignment in spirit and body. God has observed your journey, your resilience, your willingness to grow, and He confirms that the foundation is nearly complete. The activation of Plan A will not be subtle. It will ripple through your life in ways that demand awareness, courage, and unwavering faith. Imagine a seed that has been nurtured for years. It sits in the soil, ready to burst into bloom. But sunlight, water, and care are still necessary for it to flourish. Your Plan A is that seed. Every prayer, every act of courage, and every trial you have endured has been preparing you for this very moment. God is setting the stage for unprecedented spiritual clarity and abundance. But the conditions must be right. You cannot force the growth. You must embrace it fully and trust the process. The power of this activation lies not only in what you will achieve, but in how it transforms your very being. This is the point where ordinary life ends and extraordinary purpose begins. The universe is converging around you, creating opportunities, revealing truths, and removing obstacles. Your readiness is essential, but your vigilance is critical. Every choice now either accelerates your awakening or risks delaying it. Even though you are nearly prepared, God has noticed a gap. Something in your spirit has not yet fully aligned. It is a subtle imbalance, almost invisible to the eye, but it can disrupt the flow of your spiritual power. Your mind may be ready, your plans organized, but your spirit is the true engine behind your destiny. Until it fully sparks, the journey ahead can feel disjointed, confusing, or filled with hidden challenges. This gap is not a failure. It is an opportunity. God is not punishing you, but guiding you, showing you where you need to strengthen your foundation. Think of it as tuning a musical instrument. Even the most beautiful instrument cannot produce its intended sound if it is out of harmony. Your spirit must resonate fully with the divine energy flowing toward you. Only then will your path become smooth and your purpose unmistakably clear. Awareness of this gap is your first step to bridging it. By acknowledging the parts of yourself that are not fully awake, you create space for divine energy to enter, transform, and realign you. This is where God's intervention becomes personal, deliberate, and profound. He is inviting you to rise to a level of spiritual power that is rare, transformative, and life-altering. The universe is preparing to pour divine energy into your life. This is not metaphorical. It is a surge of spiritual light designed to ignite your inner spark and awaken your latent power. God is sending it directly to you because He knows you are capable of handling it, but only if you receive it willingly. Accepting this energy requires openness, trust, and an active choice to let go of doubts and distractions. Every moment you hesitate, negative forces attempt to intercept this energy. The world is full of manipulations, misleading paths, and those who unconsciously drain your focus. God's energy is the counterforce, a shield and a beacon, ensuring you do not succumb to illusions. Picture it like sunlight breaking through a stormy sky. If you turn away, you miss the warmth and clarity it brings. If you embrace it, your world transforms instantaneously. This divine energy is your invitation to fully awaken. It will not just enhance your intuition. It will amplify your perception of truth, deepen your spiritual strength, and reveal paths that were invisible before. Accept it now without delay, and allow it to flow through every fiber of your being. Resistance only weakens the connection. Trust, faith, and readiness amplify it. Stopping now is not an option. The spiritual awakening that is unfolding in you is unstoppable, powerful, and life-changing, but it requires your full attention. Every distraction, every hesitation, every rational excuse is a trap trying to delay your transformation. God is asking you to remain fully engaged, to walk deliberately, and to honor the momentum that has been building within you. This is the moment when your old limitations fall away. You may feel fear, doubt, or confusion, but these are signs that the awakening is real. Think of it as passing through a crucible. The heat is intense, but it refines your soul and strengthens your purpose. You are shedding layers of illusion, aligning your body, mind, and spirit, and stepping into a higher level of consciousness. Your spiritual awakening is not just personal. It affects everyone around you. The clarity, strength, and vision you gain will radiate outward, touching lives, influencing decisions, and creating ripples that only God can orchestrate. Embrace it fully. Move forward relentlessly. Let nothing distract you from the divine plan that is now taking shape at this critical moment. The world will test you like never before. Not everyone around you has pure intentions. Some will unknowingly or deliberately try to manipulate your path, distract your focus, or sway your decisions. God is warning you. Protect your energy. Guard your heart and choose your associations wisely. Every smile is not a friend. Every advice is not wisdom. And every opportunity is not divine. Spiritual growth is vulnerable to interference, and awareness is your shield. When your inner spark is rising, negative energies are naturally drawn to it, sometimes as people, sometimes as circumstances, and sometimes as subtle thoughts or fears. Recognize these traps before they take root. Pay attention to patterns, repeated warnings, and gut instincts. They are the divine system's way of alerting you to hidden threats. Guarding yourself does not mean closing your heart. It means cultivating discernment, setting boundaries, and walking with confidence in the divine light that guides you. Think of it like walking through a forest at night with a lantern. The light shows the safe path and exposes the shadows. Your spiritual armor is this awareness, and God is empowering you with it now. Every moment presents a choice. Follow the path God has prepared for you, or fall prey to distractions and false promises. The stakes are higher than ever. Your plans, talents, and hard work will only bear fruit if aligned with His purpose. Deviating now might feel safe, logical, or tempting, but it can cost you the breakthrough you've been preparing for your entire life. God's plan is always bigger than our human imagination. It often requires courage, patience, and unwavering faith. Think of biblical examples like Joseph or Moses. Their paths were not easy, filled with trials and betrayal, yet they achieved destinies that reshaped history because they trusted the divine guidance even when circumstances seemed impossible. Your story is no different. The choice is yours, but it is time-sensitive. Aligning with God now ensures clarity, protection, and exponential growth. Ignoring His signals creates confusion, delay, and unnecessary suffering. Listen deeply to the inner nudges, the subtle signs, and the synchronicities that appear. They are all part of the roadmap God has laid for you. The reward that awaits you is more than you can visualize today. God has prepared blessings, clarity, and spiritual fulfillment that surpass your current understanding. Every sacrifice, every act of patience, and every moment of faith is converging to bring you to this moment of abundance. The universe is ready to open doors you didn't even know existed. But rewards are not just material or external. They are transformative at the deepest levels. Your perception, your intuition, and your sense of purpose will be heightened in ways that change how you see the world and yourself. You will begin to recognize truth in every interaction. Feel the energy of people and situations instantly and step into a life of alignment that feels effortless yet profoundly powerful. To fully receive, you must remain open and vigilant. Do not allow fear, pride, or distraction to block this flow. God's rewards are a reflection of your readiness, faith, and ability to rise above manipulation or illusion. Embrace the magnitude of what is coming. Your spiritual elevation will inspire everyone around you and create a legacy that resonates far beyond your lifetime. As your awakening unfolds, resistance naturally intensifies. Forces that oppose growth, negative thoughts, manipulative individuals, societal pressures, and even your own doubts will try to sway you. God is alerting you. Do not falter. Stand firm in your purpose. Each challenge is designed to test your alignment and commitment to Plan A. Recognize the signs of manipulation. Sudden distractions, enticing shortcuts, guilt-tripping influences, or anything that shakes your faith. These are not coincidences. They are tests. Your spiritual spark is powerful, and the universe has a way of throwing resistance at the one who is rising fastest. The stronger your focus, the more intense these tests will appear. Stand strong by anchoring yourself in divine guidance. Meditation, prayer, and moments of reflection are your tools. Visualize a light surrounding you, shielding you from deception and confusion. Every time you recognize manipulation and choose truth, your spiritual strength compounds. This is your battle, and God is giving you the power to win. Divine intervention is not forced. It is a collaboration. God sends guidance, signs, and energy, but He cannot override your free will. If you resist, ignore, or doubt the signals, the flow stops and the consequences fall entirely on you. This is why God is emphasizing urgency. Your awareness and obedience are critical. Now, signs from God come in many forms: inner nudges, synchronicities, visions, or sudden clarity. They may feel subtle, but ignoring them is dangerous. Each signal is a lifeline, a chance to navigate the path safely. Avoid traps and maximize your spiritual potential. Obedience does not mean blind submission. It means conscious alignment with truth, discernment, and readiness to act. This is a pivotal moment in your journey. God cannot carry you where you refuse to go. By choosing to listen, follow, and act on His signals, you step into the flow of divine energy, unlocking insights, protection, and power that will carry you far beyond anything you imagined. Resistance now is the only real obstacle between you and your destiny. The next few days are pivotal. They will test your readiness, focus, and ability to align fully with God's plan. Every decision, every thought, and every action now carries weight beyond your current understanding. This is a time to step back, recalibrate, and prepare mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. The path ahead is bright, but requires discipline and vigilance. Preparation is not just about action, it is about mindset. Clear your heart from doubt, resentment, and fear. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek moments of reflection and listen intently to the subtle guidance that appears in your day-to-day life. God is orchestrating everything perfectly, but He is waiting for your conscious readiness to fully activate His plan. Consider this like tuning a high-performance engine. Every adjustment, every refinement increases your capacity to harness divine energy. The coming days are your calibration period, a sacred window where alignment, preparation, and focus can transform your life trajectory. Ignore this, and the path becomes obscured. Embrace it, and you step into your destiny with unmatched clarity and power. As God's energy begins to flow, your spiritual spark will ignite in ways you never imagined. You will start sensing truth in moments where you were once blind, understanding intentions and seeing hidden patterns with a clarity that feels almost supernatural. This spark is not temporary. It is the ignition of your inner power, the awakening of your higher self, and the alignment of your soul with divine purpose. This awakening sharpens intuition, deepens perception, and connects you to a higher consciousness. You will notice that some situations which once seemed confusing now become crystal clear. People's true intentions will reveal themselves effortlessly. Every encounter, every challenge, and every choice becomes an opportunity to act with awareness, courage, and alignment. Embrace this spark fully. Let it guide your thoughts, shape your decisions, and illuminate your path. With each moment of clarity, you are stepping into a reality where truth, wisdom, and divine insight are always within reach. This is the elevation of mind, body, and spirit, and it marks the beginning of your unstoppable journey. The awakening you are experiencing also comes with a gift of discernment. You will begin to see traps that were invisible before, people who seek to mislead, situations designed to distract, and intentions hidden behind friendly faces. God is revealing what others try to conceal, allowing you to navigate life with wisdom and protection. Awareness of these traps is a form of empowerment. Once you can identify deception, manipulation, and energy drains, you no longer fall prey to them. You can choose alignment over compromise, truth over illusion, and growth over stagnation. Life will become more transparent, and your path will appear more intentional and guided than ever before. Remember, these revelations are a sign of divine favor. Many go through life blinded by appearances, never realizing the forces shaping their destiny. God is giving you the vision to avoid pitfalls, sidestep distractions, and step into a higher plane of purpose with confidence and clarity. All preparation, awakening, and divine guidance culminates in this very moment. Your time is now. Every hesitation, doubt, or fear from the past must be released. God has orchestrated the circumstances, aligned the energies, and paved the way for your Plan A to activate fully. Waiting longer is unnecessary. Acting now is essential. Courage is required, because this moment demands more than planning. It demands faith in the unseen, trust in divine, timing, and unwavering belief in your own purpose. Every step you take today echoes in the spiritual realm and manifests in your reality. The decisions you make in this sacred window will shape not only your journey, but the lives of those connected to your path. Do not underestimate the magnitude of now. The universe is ready to respond. Blessings are aligned, and your spiritual spark is prepared to illuminate the path forward. Step forward boldly, knowing that God's guidance, protection, and power are fully supporting you. This is your moment, the one you were born for, and it begins with decisive action. Finally, alignment is everything. Your full power emerges only when you surrender personal doubts and follow the divine blueprint. God's plan is not restrictive. It is liberating. When you harmonize your choices, thoughts, and actions with His guidance, you unlock a level of clarity, strength, and spiritual fulfillment that is beyond imagination. Alignment requires trust, discipline, and surrender. It means listening to the subtle nudges, avoiding distractions, and recognizing every divine sign along your path. The rewards of alignment are multifaceted, heightened perception, unshakable confidence, and the ability to manifest solutions effortlessly. You become a living conduit of divine energy, a force that radiates purpose and inspires those around you. Embrace this alignment fully and unleash your power. Your plan is no longer a possibility. It is reality in motion. God has prepared, guided, and strengthened you for this exact moment. Walk into it with faith, courage, and determination, and witness the extraordinary life that unfolds when a chosen one fully embraces their divine purpose. Your journey has only just begun, but it begins with complete alignment and unwavering trust in the power that is already within you. The moment your divine spark ignites, a surge of energy will ripple through your entire being. You will feel it, first, as an awakening inside your heart and mind, a pulse that cannot be ignored, a fire that cannot be contained. This is not just spiritual, it is transformative. The limits you once believed were real begin to dissolve, and the universe itself feels closer, almost as if it responds to your presence. This surge will challenge you to expand your awareness. You will start noticing patterns, recognizing opportunities, and sensing potential dangers with precision you never thought possible. The spiritual spark is not subtle. It will command your attention and demand your alignment. Resist it, and you delay your own destiny. Embrace it, and you step into a level of purpose that changes everything. The intensity of this surge may feel overwhelming at first. Emotions, thoughts, and energy will move faster than usual. But this is a test of your capacity to remain grounded while your spirit expands. By staying focused, meditative, and present, you transform the raw power into clarity, insight, and unstoppable momentum. Finally, know this: the divine spark is a signal of your readiness. It marks a turning point where fear, doubt, and limitation begin to fall away. With each conscious breath and mindful step, your spirit will rise, your awareness will heighten, and your connection to God will deepen. You are entering a realm where your potential is limitless, and the world can no longer contain your awakening. The universe is now placing signs, nudges, and warnings in your path. These trap alerts are subtle yet powerful. They could appear as sudden doubts, misleading opportunities, or people who speak with honeyed words but carry hidden agendas. God is heightening your perception so that you see through illusions before they harm your progress. Your intuition will sharpen like never before. You will notice micro-signals, a fleeting hesitation in someone's eyes, inconsistencies in conversation, or situations that feel off. Do not dismiss these feelings. They are your first line of defense. Trust in your instincts because God is speaking directly to your awareness. Detecting these dangers is not just about avoidance. It is about empowerment. Once you can identify manipulation, distraction, and deceit, you reclaim control of your energy and decisions. You begin to move confidently through situations that once confused or intimidated you. Every trap avoided is a triumph of awareness and divine alignment. The more you practice vigilance, the stronger your spiritual shield becomes. Each alert is a divine lesson, strengthening your clarity and refining your judgment. When the hidden dangers finally attempt to strike, you will already be a step ahead, prepared, confident, and unshakable in your purpose. Everything you've prepared for is now entering motion. Plan A, the blueprint of your highest purpose, is no longer a concept. It is becoming reality. The universe is aligning to support you, and divine forces are orchestrating events that will set your life on an entirely new trajectory. The unfolding of Plan A will bring synchronicities, opportunities, and revelations that confirm you are on the right path. It may feel as though doors are opening simultaneously, guiding you toward encounters and moments you never imagined. God's timing is flawless, and each event is a stepping stone to your ultimate destiny. With Plan A in motion, your responsibility is clarity and focus. Avoid distractions, deceptive influences, and impulsive decisions. Every step you take now matters exponentially more than before. Your alignment with divine guidance determines the speed and strength of your momentum. Finally, recognize the profound impact of your path. As your destiny unfolds, you are not just transforming yourself, you are reshaping the energy around you. Plan A is designed to elevate your life, awaken your purpose, and create a ripple effect that touches those around you, amplifying the divine plan in ways you may not yet fully comprehend. To harness your spiritual potential, your energy must be fully aligned with God's force. This is a time of deep absorption where you allow divine energy to flow through every cell, thought, and intention. Misalignment weakens impact. Alignment amplifies power. Every moment you spend in focus, prayer, meditation, or conscious awareness deepens your connection to this life-changing energy. Energy alignment requires releasing resistance. Past fears, limiting beliefs, and unresolved emotions create blockages that prevent full absorption. God is asking you to surrender, trust, and allow His energy to cleanse and empower your spirit. Each breath becomes a channel, each intention a magnet for divine force. When alignment is complete, your actions gain clarity, precision, and purpose. Decisions become easier, obstacles feel smaller, and your ability to sense the truth of people and situations is magnified. This is the invisible preparation that turns ordinary moments into extraordinary breakthroughs. Remember, alignment is continuous. Every distraction, doubt, or negative thought can weaken your connection. Guard your mind, nurture your spirit, and actively invite divine energy into your life. The universe rewards those who remain aligned, ready, and aware, and now is your sacred time to maximize this power. As your energy rises, so too does the attention of forces that seek to destabilize your progress. God is providing spiritual shields, an invisible armor that protects your mind, heart, and soul from interference, manipulation, and negative vibrations. These shields are your safeguard against the unseen and the unexpected. Spiritual shields are not passive. They strengthen as you take responsibility for your own awareness. Thoughts of fear, envy, and doubt weaken them, while faith, clarity, and focus fortify them. Picture a radiant force surrounding you, reflecting harmful energy and amplifying divine guidance. This is the armor that allows you to move with confidence even when external chaos appears. Every interaction you have will now be filtered through this protective barrier. You may notice that negativity from others feels less impactful. Challenges appear less threatening, and clarity emerges where confusion once dominated. Your shields are not just defensive, they are transformative, turning potential obstacles into lessons and growth. Finally, trust in the process. The shields are part of God's plan to ensure you remain unharmed while you ascend. By keeping your focus on divine alignment and continuing your spiritual practices, you solidify protection that cannot be broken by manipulation, deception, or fear. You are safeguarded for the moment of full activation. The world often communicates through hidden narratives designed to confuse, mislead, or control. God is now revealing these manipulations to you, exposing false stories, deceitful agendas, and veiled intentions. Suddenly, situations you once accepted at face value will appear in their true form, and clarity replaces confusion. Your perception becomes sharper, allowing you to recognize subtle distortions in communication, media, and even personal interactions. Lies may be disguised as advice and distractions as opportunities. Awareness is your superpower, and now it is being heightened beyond ordinary human capacity. Understanding these manipulations is liberating. You can respond from a place of truth rather than reaction, choosing actions that honor your purpose rather than being pulled into narratives that serve others' agendas. This is a shift from being influenced to being sovereign in your energy and decisions. Every exposure of deception strengthens your alignment with God. You learn not only to recognize falsehood, but also to protect yourself from its consequences. By seeing through deception, you move freely, boldly, and powerfully toward your destiny, fully aware and unwavering in your spiritual authority. Time is accelerating, and the universe is signaling urgency. The countdown to your next breakthrough has begun, and immediate decisive action is required. Hesitation now risks losing momentum, while clarity and action will amplify the impact of divine energy flowing into your life. This is not a moment for second-guessing. Every thought, choice, and action must be in alignment with God's plan. Small distractions or doubts can now have outsized consequences, so stay vigilant and deliberate. Preparation meets opportunity, and only those ready will step fully into their destiny. Think of this period as a spiritual launch window. Like a rocket, your life is positioned for liftoff, but the engines require ignition. Waiting or procrastinating delays impact. Moving with focus propels you into unprecedented levels of spiritual power, awareness, and opportunity. The countdown is also a test of faith. Trust that God has prepared every detail, and that your readiness, alignment, and courage are the keys to unlocking this critical window. Step forward without fear. The universe supports you, and the moment for your transformation is here. God's intervention is now fully active in your life. Invisible forces are shifting circumstances, guiding encounters, and setting the stage for your Plan A to manifest. This is a sacred orchestration, and resisting it will only create friction, delay, and confusion. Acceptance, faith, and action are the keys to harnessing this divine momentum. Divine intervention works in subtle ways: synchronicities, sudden opportunities, insights that appear like lightning, and obstacles that dissolve just as quickly. Recognize these as direct messages from God, each signaling alignment, readiness, and the need to act without hesitation. Resisting this flow leads to stagnation.